All right, I was on mute. Ha 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 ha. All right. How about now? Anybody can hear anything? Oh, shit. All right. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, now I hear it at two places, right? I'm hearing it on Twitter and on... So, how do I...
All right. I changed the scene around so it looks better now.
Okay, so I'm going to shut down the Twitter volume and just leave the Twitch one open so I don't hear it twice, right? The echoes.
Righto.
Because you can shut it down on Twitter, the volume, so that's what I think we have to do if we're going to talk. Okay.
Now, how do we get a guest on here? Guest calling, I guess, eh?
Okay, so that's cool. So I'm going to retweet it.
When are we going to start?
Give it, let's say 5 minutes. It's our first real test with this one.
Start viewer call-ins. Phone verified Twitch viewers can ask to join your stream. Select which guests will appear with you. Optionally, only allow audio from guests. Easily swap guests in and out on your stream. So that's cool. I can get people to come up here if they have Twitch accounts. I guess that's maybe how our friend did it.
Yeah, and on top of that, I think also people are going to be much more inclined to ask questions if they can just chat, right? Instead of having to come up on stage.
Yes.
Not a lot of people like to do that, so...
I'm going to get my second monitor. I'm also going to give my wife a moment to get in here.
Let me share this. Alright, so is Superman spreading the word?
You guys hear my keyboard?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna share this link, right? No, not like this. Copy link. I'm gonna put it in the Discord, okay, Superman?
Shit pickles. Got my fucking water. Shit. No, I didn't get it on the computer, thank goodness. It's dripping onto my pillow. Now the dog's licking it up. Frickin' Mondays.
Superman, can I tag or you? What are you doing exactly? You're tweeting with ZombSEIs?
Yeah, I'm basically retweeting. I'm quote tweeting with the ZombSEIs account.
Mm-hmm.
To come watch the stream. I'm calling it ZombSEIs Art Rant Episode 3. I'm going to put all the links to Byron's YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. And I'll tell him to join the broadcast, join here, and I'll put a little finger pointing down.
Okay, let me know when the tweet is done. I'll post that tweet and tag the people.
Yeah, okay, so I'm doing it right now. I'm just muting because so you guys don't hear my keyboard.
We got it, boys. We got it.
Figuring it out slowly, and then I go and make a big mess over here. All right, I'm going to turn my mic off for a minute. Actually, are we going to use this stream that we're running now, or are we going to stop it and start fresh?
What do you think? I would continue with this one. We're all in here. So
sure, might as well.
At least they'll know we're testing it out.
It's all one big test. What do you say? Everything's an experiment, right?
Somebody just swept 40 ZombSEIs. There's only 109 left on the marketplace. Floor has exploded to 15 say.
Well, that's
and
a
we're looking good. Sticky Dinosaur, man. He
knows what's up.
He's hoarding all of the ZombSEIs. He's picking up the creepy companions. He knows the game.
Huh.
And there's only 109 ZombSEIs out of 7,777 ZombSEIs. That's crazy.
I gotta see the floor.
I'll move.
That's mental.
I'll move better.
Get out of here.
Okay, so it's gonna take me about another 2 to 5 minutes before I'm ready to go, because I dropped all my water and made a big mess. And I'm so thankful that my
Okay,
wife.
Superman's still tagging. I'm gonna tag in the Discord, so we're gonna give people a couple of minutes to show up.
Feel free to turn on your music.
Yeah, I like this way we're doing it now, way better.
Still don't do these chairs yet, hey?
Just not that one. You can leave it on. I'll get it done right now.
That's fine. It's not legit.
I'll get back up. Back up. Back up. Just glad I didn't spill my tea. Shit. This is why we need to do that fundraising, so we can get this set up, so we don't have to keep learning as we go.
Oh, it looks really nice even with the ZombSEIs handle now.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice little improvement. Okay.
Byron draws ZombSEI reposted. Perfect. So Trump
Byron.
just reiterated that he wants Canada as the 51st state. Come on, man. This is getting ridiculous.
51st state.
Well,
Yeah, I
it's
mean-
hard for a country like Canada. I mean, we're pretty prideful, you know, with our hockey, with our. I mean,
It's a bad look overall, like to try and conquer a country like that, like Canada. It is pretty wild. The only thing is, right, I think they just postponed the capital gains tax that was supposed to be 66%. So they postponed that to next year, but they're trying to tax us to death. What the hell is a 66% capital gains tax? Like, who does that?
Yeah. It'll actually
They
probably
take
hurt more
2/3
than
of
it'll
the
help.
profit.
Alright, I'm almost set up. Sheesh.
So Superman, what are we waiting for from your end?
I'm just preparing a template. I'm gonna copy it and I'll use
Yeah.
it every time we do.
I'm really sorry, Mike.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Go.
We already got 38 views, boys.
Woo! Let's fucking go.
This is just the setup. Imagine when you start drawing.
Right? Can you imagine when I know what I'm doing? Be unstoppable.
We quote tweet this.
Alright, so I got my big ass monitor set up, so I can have now 2 monitors, so I can kind of control what's going on a little bit easier. Okay, where am I here with the... Here's Twitter.
So I'm gonna quote tweet with my handle. So come join us and see artist Byron creative process.
Hey yo, I'm effing drawing now.
I'm posting.
Alright.
So I don't think anybody's doing live on Twitter using Twitch and seeing them draw. I haven't seen anybody do this. I know that remember the Corp Dogs? They used to do it in their Discord,
Yeah.
but never on Twitter. So I think we're maybe the first.
Alright, let's see. Well, because we kick ass. It's just a simple fact. Dook-a-dook, dook-a-dook. Alright. Where am I? Okay, where's my phone camera? Eyes, okay. Boom. No. What the hell am I doing here? Why did this get so small? There we go. Whoop, whoop. See my hand?
Shame, please.
Oh, there you go.
Right now I just see the screen, right?
Now you see a big red. There
Okay,
we go.
DJ, I posted it.
All right.
You should go share it.
Okay. You see Byron?
You did for a minute. La, la, la. Hello, everybody.
Ah,
It's
there
me.
you are.
I'm Byron. I got a camera in front of my face. I'm gonna move this over here.
Put
You
this
see
here.
less camera. You see more of me. Put that up there. Hold on, y'all.
ZombSEIs Art Rant episode. Okay, perfect. So
Alright.
copy text. Join stream here. Perfect.
Boom.
At everyone.
Okay. Where's?
While we wait, I'm gonna go burn a few zombies. Had a busy weekend with my daughter's birthday.
All right. So stream is live. Come now, join us. Blah dee dee blah blah.
Say that. You know.
Okay, but Superman.
Yeah.
But did you quote tweet with ZombSEI?
Yes.
Okay, I see the repost, but I don't see the
You have
quoted
to go
tweet.
in replies.
Replies.
All right.
Okay, so this is what I want to share. I want to share the Twitter one, right?
Well, you want to share the ZombSEIs so we could.
Yeah, it's
Rate
because
it?
now in your announcement you put the Twitch, you put the YouTube, and you put Byron's handle when we should be putting the ZombSEIs handle, right?
Well, you want to support the artist. We're here for the artist.
Okay. Well, you want people to like and retweet the tweet so that Sei can see the tweet coming from ZombSEIs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the future we'll post the tweet, with the links as well. So I'll add it. You know what? I'm gonna add it to your
It's
announcement.
crazy. Alrighty, so we're doing some drawing. Alright. Welcome to Monday, GG and Superman. Let's pretend like all that setup stuff never even happened and we were just like, everything's going smooth and perfect. Because, here's my tea. Alright.
What are we looking at here, Byron?
I'm just gonna go to a blank page and then start a fresh ZombSEI or zombie. This is still stupidly funny. Reminds me of something from like some old comic or kids cartoon kind of thing I read a long time ago. Remember the characters that had those bent noses? I forget what the hell they were called.
Is that what's his name? Kazuke?
Puzzles?
Who's the Muslims?
Maybe. I don't know like any more pop culture stuff like the whole Kazuki and the Satoshi and all that kind of thing. Like I am so behind on pop culture references of the 21st
Well,
century.
Suzuka hasn't answered us. I wanted him to.
We'll
I
tag him
wanted
here.
to zombify him.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah.
well, I'll start drawing just to give something to look at. So how many ZombSEIs are left? Are there less than 7,777 now?
Well, I'm burning 5 now. We should be at 7,772.
Okay, so I'll excuse me, I'll update my graphic in the very near future.
So while you're drawing there, what are you gonna draw today?
Well, I'm just gonna like start off with the basic template of what I want to do. So we're gonna have like the head with all its features, and then we're gonna also have a body on this next series that we do. The body's gonna have a hand, an arm, and a hand. The hand's gonna hold something, and we might even have the other hand up here sometimes, or a word balloon. So that's right. So that's like the basic, very, very basic outline. Everything has to kind of follow along this very basic outline. But now that's where the fun gets to be, right? Like now I can start adding whatever I want, like the biggest eyes I want, nose. As long as it all fits within this little thing, it'll fit with everything. So
maybe for the people that are not aware, guys, we've been having like 2 shows so far. This is our 3rd show officially, and currently Byron is working on ZombSEIs V2. So as the name says, it's a version 2 of the ZombSEIs. it is one of our favorite collections of all time, right? Me personally, out of all the PFP collections, this one, I don't know why, I really resonate with it. I really vibe with it, and I think the community does as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we really want to ride off the hype of this art and make a better version, right? More art, more traits, um, more variety,
More dead than
and
ever before.
yeah, man, and yeah, guys. So we have this collection in the works. How is it going to work? How are we going to launch it? That's still a bit in limbo, but it is our intention to launch it. So obviously, if you're holding ZombSEIs, there's going to be a chance for you to get some. But yeah, we're still working on the ins and outs of how we're going to do this, and we're just going to be doing the creative process with Byron here while he creates it, so that you guys, first of all, get a first glimpse of what he's doing, what they're going to look like, and we want you guys to participate. We want to know what you guys want in the collection, what type of traits,
Yeah.
what should he draw, and yeah, leave them in the comments or even in the chat of Twitch.
Or even, yeah, like in the comments on the Twitter underneath this, our stuff. Like, just let us know. We need to know what you want us to draw. Like, maybe some plumbing tools, eh? Or a shopping bag over the head. Oh, shit, I have to draw that.
I'm a plumber by trade, so a pipe wrench for sure.
Yeah.
Plunger.
Plungers are awesome. I love drawing plungers, especially when they get stuck to people's heads. I'm sure you've seen that. All right.
Also, guys, the reason we started doing these live streams is because of it's always something we had in mind in doing. But then when the creators round came along, we really made a big push to get this live and show you guys Byron's creative process. I just put in the comments the link to the Gitcoins creator round.
Oh, right.
So again, guys, we appreciate everybody that's donated to us so far. Starting tomorrow, we will have some guests from Say. So we're going to try to reach out to the community to try to get to know them better. When we first got here, we did come from Cosmos, so we are still kind of new to the space. We made our place. We did our NFTs. We did our portraits of the influencers. And now we're just looking to meet the people that are still sticking around on Say during these hard times with us. And we're going to get to know them on a personal level. And we're also looking at donating some Say to some of these creators. And those that will come and talk to us and share a bit what they're doing, we'll be able to select with the Horde who we want to vote for this creators round. So tomorrow I think we have Yax, and after that we're going to have just Michael and Anastasia as well. So it's going to be fun to talk to them. I've never spoken to them before, so it's going to give us a chance to get to know them.
Yeah, it should be neat. I've seen Yax around a lot lately. Anastasia's always been here. So yeah, it'll be neat, interesting.
We have her in one of the Say of the Dead, right? She's in there somewhere.
She is. I'm not sure if she pops up here. And if I had
The
my other
Ladies of
sketchbook
State.
or my other drawings, I could show you exactly what she looks like. But she is in the Say of the Dead. Her and a bunch of other people, actually. And it's kind of neat. So anyway, so here you see, like, I took that basic thing. I gave him a little wrench. I have to detail the wrench a bit. And I started working on a hat. Now, the thing with all of this art is that it's going to look really messy. It's just how I work. I'm a messy kind of guy. Very chaotic. It suits the zombies and the whole apocalypse, because nothing looks pretty when the world comes to an end, as we can tell what's happening right now. Anyway, so here's a hat. In Photoshop, I'll end up cleaning it up. It'll also look a lot cleaner once I get it painted, because when I go through the painting process, a lot of the mistakes, a lot of construction lines get cleaned up, and then I can just reinforce some of the harder ones, the more permanent lines. It's all a process, one big long process. And one thing I have to not forget this time is the damn eyebrows, because that is still
And even
my
the
pet.
caps, we can put a lot of different logos there. We can put like different chains or
Exactly.
even some meme coins.
That's the whole point. I'm trying to make this as reusable in a way as possible, but reusable with new traits, right?
And on this collection here, when on the first one we had some tributes. I'm wondering if this one you had any intentions of doing some unique ones, or should we just have it full blown, just zombies? I think we should go just full blown.
Yeah. I don't think there should be
hobbies.
any kind of inside jokes. Any kind of jokes should be all like public ones, right? Like the McDonald's hat, for example. The
Well, I
bag over
would
the
put
head.
some. I would put like some rare pieces, but like just one-on-ones, not necessarily tributes to something or someone.
Well,
Just some rare.
that's a great point, and kind of what I was thinking along that lines is some of these ones that I'm doing, for example, like this one. When I finish it, like these are all going to be the horns, the nose, the mouth, the scar, the ear, the nipple, the flag, which could have different things on it. Those are all going to be parts, but at the same time, this is going to be a fully painted image, so why not make this one of the one-on-ones, right? Like a really rare one. Same thing with, like, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, why not have this one a fully, completely, painted up? That's the one-on-one, and then there's going to be other ones made of parts of that one-on-one. You know what I mean? Would that work? Like another one.
That would.
So there would be like the exclusive one-on-ones, and I could even do a few more kind of for fun ones that, like again, this one, that's a crazy ass bird head, right? So it could be neat to do the one-on-ones, which are actually the full-blown art for the project. Because like here's an example of just a piece that I'm going to use. I'm going to use the glasses and the beard and probably the ear maybe if I can fix it up a bit, add a few earrings and stuff. So in those other ones where it's like a full-blown image, I think that'd be a really cool one-on-one. And we could do a couple of special things, like old school pop culture references, like Sesame Street
Superman.
or
Superman.
or Luigi.
Could you just mute your mic when you're typing? Because it's really.
Actually, you know what? I can tone him down.
Okay.
I got you,
He's
fam.
very loud and he's chatting while you're drawing, man. He's getting distracted.
I'll turn his guest volume down to 19%.
Maybe you should draw Superman.
I should, but
But
I
the
did
real
that.
Superman, not the Superman, the superhero.
Oh, okay, like not the superhero, but
Sports.
the Superman man, like the guy I'm talking to once in a while.
The real man behind the mask.
Clark Kent. No, wait, Tony.
The man behind the handle.
There you go. I would love. I mean, we could do a twofer then right away, right?
You know what? Since I'm not doxxed, maybe send you our pictures of me and Superman. You do it zombified, so it's not really us, but we'll be doxxed via the zombie portrait, and then people can have the feel of what we look like.
By being undead. Yeah, I think that's a cool idea.
It's not hard,
Get your-
Byron. I got no hair, so
Well, hey, that makes it easier to draw then.
I look exactly like the ZombSEI there on the left with the horns.
Oh yeah, I love bold
That's
people.
what it looks like.
They make it easy to draw. I hate drawing
That's why I
hats.
always wear a cap.
Like I always hated drawing hats, right? Like, oh my god, I hate it. I'm still not a biggest fan because I don't quite get it quite right? So I still dive into it and go full bore and try. That's the only way you get better, right? You do and do and do again.
Even for caps, you could now this one's frontwards, but we could put it backwards, sideways.
We can get a dunce cap, a cowboy hat, chef's hat, McDonald's hat, Dairy Queen hat. I don't know if Dairy Queen.
I gotta
has
start
that.
writing all these down here because
I did a butthead. I like that guy. And then I was fooling around with some other things, but yeah, hats are always a trick. I mean, people want a crown, so it's a really cheesy crown, but I'll make some better ones. There's a ton of stuff I can do with this project now. Now that I'm kind of a little freer on my time for some things.
so now I see here on the screen 127 views. That means there's 127 people that came and see your Twitch, or people that are interacting on Twitter also show up on your Twitch live stream.
Well, my Twitch live stream right now has 2 viewers currently. One of them is me, and the other was Soul of the Cat, who's taking advantage of the scurvy bot because Soul of the Cat knows what's what. So I'm not sure what it's showing. I guess Twitter might be showing a little different, hey?
So let me try here. So that means I'm not even there.
Iron Jaws.
Okay, it's because I hear everything on 2 screens after. That's why I had it like that. Okay, I get it. The crown, let's go.
See, that's the kind of weird thing too. Twitter is about 15 to 20 seconds at least slower than directly on Twitch. So anyone watching right now, they might hear us, but it might already have been happened, right? Like the pictures, the pages might have already flipped around and stuff like that. Oh, come on, girl, not right now. My dog wants to play. Hey, they came out with fugglers for dogs. Dog toys. Isn't that some nasty looking toy? Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, she loves it.
Squeaky.
Yeah. Very squeaky. Your dogs would love it.
So I put the link in the chat here in the replies for the creators grant. We took a little break on the weekend from the live streams, but we're gonna get back at it this week. So we're gonna try and do these every single day. So Byron will keep doodling and advancing the collection live with us. So you guys can follow the progress with us. And obviously Byron's gonna talk about how he's using all of this, how he's photoshopping it, and how he's gonna put it together. So we'll experience this firsthand. So a lot of people maybe don't know the entire process that goes behind doing this, but it is a lot of work, right? So
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's cool. It's gonna be documented now forever. So
That's the beauty of the blockchain too, in a way. You know, like that's kind of what I really like about blockchain is it allows me to have a better record of what I've done, and that won't get destroyed in the flood of water or something. You know what I mean? Plus, everyone can kind of see it, and it's out there, and it's got some attached value to it right away. So in years after I've passed away, you never know, my NFTs could suddenly just boom, right?
yeah, that's usually what happens, right? When something happens, there's a lore story behind it. That's when these pieces of art really take off.
Yeah. So unfortunately, you have to wait. You know, like no living artist is really making a killing except those that are in the field, right? It's when they.
Well, you know what I think? I think the fact that art right now is being used a lot with AI and stuff, I find that hand-drawn art, like you're doing yourself, is gonna start getting more and more and more value with time. I think that's just natural because there's gonna be less and less of it, right?
Yeah.
Already you see it just in the NFTs. Everybody's going digital, everybody's drawing digital, and there's not many hand-drawn artists left, I find at least.
That's wild. There's still, I mean, I have quite a few friends that aren't even in the crypto field that I actually haven't even talked to them in a long time because it's just been busy. And they have no interest in this, but they're still doing their work by hand. They just have no interest in getting into the crypto scene. The reason being is they obviously find it to be scammy. They kind of bought into the narrative a couple years back. And it was like, no NFTs. NFTs are killing the gas, killing the planet. Too much energy use, things like that, right? So I'm gonna just draw an accessory.
There's a lot of misinformation out there, and the problem is, I find with this social media, there's so much information out there. Nobody knows anymore what's true, what's false, what's right, what's wrong. We're losing ourselves a bit, I find, with all this, but. You should tell your friends maybe that you went through the incubation process with AAA and we really helped you out, and we started slow, right? We built trust between each other before we went to the next level, and
Yep.
I think overall it's gone well, right? I think you've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from you personally. I've never really worked with an artist full time like this, so we get to know you. You get to know us. We have some things we've done in the past. We're not perfect, right? We're not the best in the world, but I think we have a couple of things that we've learned from the past, and together, I think we're going to produce something nice here for the community. And I think they're very vibing with your art. There's not a lot of people that do this right now, so I think it is something unique that we're doing. That was something that I really wanted to do with ZombSEIs. I didn't want to just launch the collection on Say and say, hey, here guys, here's a PFP collection, and just collect it and that's it. I think the fact that we did the auctions, people are collecting your one-on-ones. Some of them didn't have to actually pay for them. I think it makes it in a way that they're burning their NFTs. Yes, they're getting rid of their ZombSEIs, but they're acquiring something in exchange. And I think it makes it in a way that the person that burnt their ZombSEIs now doesn't want to just give away the piece that they got because they really resonated with it and paid for it in order to get it with their ZombSEIs. So.
Exactly. No, it's been neat. Like you've learned a lot from me. I've learned a lot from you guys. A whole different perspective on how to manage a. Oh, hi, Finest. Thanks for showing up. Dude in my Twitch there, and Tree Frog. But anyway, you guys taught me like the collector side, the whole like how collectors, how flippers, how investors treat collections. It's been an experience. It's sort of disappointing too, and kind of depressing on how it really works. But you know, kind of once you know it and you accept it, you get to move on and just try to work within the parameters there. So here's a cup. You know, it looks weird, but this whole cup is going to be shrunk down to be able to fit into like his hand, for example. So
Gonna be blended brains,
right
zombie juice.
there we go. Part of the
Did you ever watch
resurrection.
that show on Netflix? What is it? It's like this girl zombie that it's like in a police station. I forgot the name.
Is that iZombie?
Yes,
It's a comedy, right?
it's sort of comedy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the show, man. It was fun.
I tried. There was a point in my life when like me and my wife, we really don't watch a lot of TV. We watch movies, but the TV series and stuff are hard to get into sometimes. Especially
You
comedy.
watch a lot of stuff. You watch a lot of stuff on Netflix.
Mostly movies again. Even trying to watch the new Squid Game and stuff, it's just, I don't know, just kind of can't get into it like we used to, you know? So, what the hell am I
Quality of the shows has definitely decreased. They don't make the Seinfelds and the Simpsons of back in the day.
Yeah, Simpsons were fun. Seinfeld got a little bit dumb, but I still watched it. I mean, I didn't have cable TV, so I only got like the three free stations: CTV, CKND, and channel from Fox News because we're really
They
close
had
to
the
the
prime
border.
time spot, so they had the best time to play their show, so everybody watched it. I didn't like the way it ended. Like, if you remember the way it ended, they ended up in jail, I think, or something like that, and it was over. That's how the show ended. It's like,
Was-
wow,
Yeah,
really?
that was Seinfeld. I don't think I watched the ending. That was terrible.
So the ending was that they went on vacation like another city, and there was the Samaritan law there, where you see somebody in trouble, you have to help him, and if you don't, you're considered like liable or guilty. So they were filming this person being robbed or something, and they were laughing, and they used that against them, and they ended up in jail, and that's how it ends.
That's awesome.
That's how the show ends.
Oh, did you ever watch that? Oh, fuck it, forget it. It already escaped my brain. It's that one show where they're all trapped on an island, and it was really cool for a while. Lost. My wife remembers everything. I can't remember a thing. Alzheimer's is early.
Yeah, I'm terrible with names, man. I like, if you show me one scene, I'll know exactly what it is, but
Well,
Yeah.
Lost was pretty good. It's just that I don't know. The
ending kinda sucked.
disappointed a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I watched a movie called The Platform. It was Platform 2, actually. And the first one kind of made sense. Second one, it made some sense, but I don't know. It's just weird. Like, foreign films are weird. American films, or I guess Hollywood films, are getting kind of lame. It's hard to get good shows these days. Anyway,
and Superman, this ended up really good. This live stream, honestly, we're at 150 views already. I think
that's
our
wild.
Space's last one was 170, right?
Yeah, well, me and Byron been working on it for a while, mostly Byron. But yeah, been working on trying to set it up, make it nice and neat. I like the whole setup with the little TVs at the bottom, showing all the different art pieces we made for Sade. I like his little touch you put with the original supply, how many we burned.
Should I talk a little bit about these Say the Dead collection and Magic Eden? Should we cover that again today?
Yeah,
Well,
of course.
I'm really
Kepler.
curious on how Magic Eden is going for the one-on-one minting.
So
That's it. Superman.
I'm still waiting. It's been about 13 days since I got the last answer. I personally can't even see my NFTs, and I have them on Compass, and my EVM is linked. So it's a real mystery to me why I can't even see my own NFTs. So I'm trying to get that settled with them. At the same time, I'm trying to There's a bunch of Save the Dead NFTs missing. There's about 8 of them missing on the collection on the other side. So they just need to go fetch them. But I don't know why it's taking so long. So they escalated to level 2, but now I've been waiting for about 14 days. Yeah. So, and for gaining access to our creator hub, that's a problem for all of SEIS, not just us. They still haven't figured out a fix because if you launched a collection on Frenzy, you cannot take ownership of your contract.
Ooh.
So they're trying to do a workaround around it. I told them, why not just whitelist an address from the creator to gain access to it, and the problem solved. But I don't know. They're saying their engineers are checking it out, so that's another issue. And until that's fixed, we're gonna have a hard time launching another piece. So it's a bit of a waiting game for now.
That's
So
when you
listen,
break
I
out
think
them.
it's not the end of the world, because at the same time the markets are literally collapsing right now. So I mean, even if we would launch a piece, I don't think there'd be much market sentiment right now towards it. So I guess we have time. That's something that's on our side right now. So yeah,
keep building.
let's keep preparing this collection, have it ready, and then we'll take it from there. Because Magic Eden is a huge marketplace for us. It sure can bring a lot of eyes to Say and to the project as a whole, since it's connected to all these other big chains: Ordinal, Solana, Ape Chain, Barrett Chain, I think is coming too. So Magic Eden is really an amazing platform to be on for us right now, and it's great that we went to Say and we ended up on Magic Eden for the collection. So it's going to put a lot of eyes on it. So overall, yes, maybe it could be a little slow right now with them, but I'm sure they're trying their best here to try and get our collection sorted out. At least we got our logos back, right? So we got the logos back for the collection, so people can recognize us on the marketplace.
Small steps, but
Another
still...
thing, guys, they took the snapshot for Magic Eden. So if ever any of you got some Magic Eden, they took the snapshot on February 1st. They should be distributing those tokens to those that staked initially. So when I first got it, I staked it for 4 years by mistake. Well, by mistake. I thought I was getting staking rewards for it, but apparently you stake it for 4 years, but you can't touch it, and no staking rewards. So I got a little upset about it at first, that I clicked a bit too fast, but now they're actually redistributing whatever wasn't claimed to those that staked, depending on the time and the quantity that you stake. So that's a nice little airdrop that could show up in our wallets any day now. So that's for the Magic Eden. I also wanted to talk about the ZombSEIs themselves. What I'm noticing, guys, is that people are not willing to burn their ZombSEIs anymore. At least there's a lot less people willing to do it, and this is something that we did expect eventually to happen, right? So I didn't think it was going to happen this fast, but it actually happened a lot quicker than I thought. So we really have to revisit maybe the auctions, see if we do pieces either on demand, right? A bit like we did with the Creepy Companions, where people can bid in ZombSEIs to get one-on-ones that you're making. So that could be an option to at least the people get something that they actually want, instead of us drawing and forcing them to take that specific piece.
Right.
I think that could be a nice little option for ZombSEIs here while we keep running the auction. So right now, since we can't put new pieces on Say of the Dead, we are auctioning off Creepy Companions. So Creepy Companions is the DAO that's managing the funds for the ZombSEIs and the Creepy Companions. So we are auctioning those off, and you guys can start bidding with those with your ZombSEIs. So if you're looking to diversify, if you're looking to shape the future of the collections with us, well, you need one of those creepies in order to give us suggestions and make ideas and stuff like that. So right now, there's a couple of people that are picking up these Creepy Companions in exchange of their ZombSEIs. And again, we think that once we get to a certain supply for the ZombSEIs, it's going to start getting really interesting, because we're just getting rid of all that sell pressure by burning, right? These tokens cannot come back into circulation. So that's another cool thing.
Having an earthquake here. I'm just putting a light in. It's a little too dark for my liking. Bear with me for a moment while I complete
And what
my
else
setup.
can we talk about?
Now, I have a question. You know, we're doing the whole bidding for ZombSEIs, bidding with ZombSEIs in our Discord. Can that Discord bot be changed to, you know, tell people to bid with Sei if we wanted to?
That is another option for sure. Which I can. So I pick the currency, right? So we can pick the currency to be Sei
Yeah.
in the future. So
That'd be
that's
cool.
another option we can have. Yeah, for sure. I think if we can,
All right.
if we can build up some Sei with these pieces, the idea is that we're building a treasury in Sei and in stars, and we're using the staking rewards eventually to start creating a buyback wallet for the ZombSEIs, because we need to refill our treasury. Right now, we started with 500 minted for the team, which all of them are being used to initially to reward the ambassadors, which are no longer with us. So we're using these ZombSEIs for the weekly giveaways. So if you're holding a lot of ZombSEIs, you have special roles in our Discord, which gives you access to exclusive giveaways every week. So again, if you're not verified yet and you're not in your Discord, you guys need to be there, because that's where a lot of the value can get retained from the giveaways. So
Otherwise,
make sure
you're
you get in
missing
there,
out.
get verified.
Yeah. Don't miss out.
You were saying something, Superman?
Nah,
No.
he's AFK.
So there's the holders rule there, but not that is a good idea with the Sei. So I think that could be another better option, even for the auctions for the creepy companions. We could consider using the currency if people are not willing to burn. At some point, people want to keep collecting the art, so we're not going to burn it if people don't want to, right?
Right.
So yeah, that is an option, and that is a good idea. But again, guys, we need access to our creators hub to launch them. So
Yeah.
until that's done, we won't be putting them out there. So
So, are there any collections launching on Sei right now, or is it just everybody waiting for Magic Eden to fix what they're working on?
there was Lucille's pack that just launched. That
Oh,
did
right.
very well. They launched, I think, 7 Sei. I'm not sure how many pieces, but quite a bit.
It was 3,333.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the first collections to really mint out on a paid mint, which was pretty big. It got a lot of support from the cappies, which obviously helped. But apparently, they have a product ready. It should be a game. Some of us got airdropped some Lucille keys. Apparently, you're gonna need that to play the game. These packs should open up into 3 NFTs, I believe they said. So for a total supply of 10,000, give and take.
Oh, nice.
So I'm curious to see what they do. It looks interesting. I won't lie.
It's going to reveal, I think, on Friday, they said. So
I thought it was today.
I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just going off the top of my head. But they're going to reveal. So personally, I'm going to hold on to them, see what I get inside. Looks interesting. I think they even got support from the foundation, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why probably it took off, because they got direct support from the foundation itself.
So 3 NFTs in one, then, kind of thing, right? Like, it's kind of like a pack. You open it up and you find out what you get.
It's a pack. I'm not sure how they're going to do this. Either they're going to airdrop you afterwards, but I just don't see how one NFT turns into 3. But maybe
I know
we're
how.
going to have to interact with a website or something. I don't know.
On some blockchains I've experimented and played around, you would send, basically you go to a user interface to burn your pack NFT, and then the contract would randomly send you 3 from whatever pools of NFTs they have.
So that's what I think is going to happen with these, or else I don't see how they're just going to pop up in your wallet.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to have to go open or interact on a site or something for them.
Probably.
Well,
And
the snow just started here, guys. It's a snowstorm.
Oh yeah. We have
But it
wind.
got a lot
warm
warmer
today.
than yesterday. Yeah.
Man, yesterday it was, I think it was minus 30 or something.
Yeah, it's cold here
There's
like that right now
literally
too.
ice around my door.
Haha. You got no sympathy from me, sir. I think we're a little
It's a
colder
lot
than
colder down there, right?
up. Yeah, to your west, it's definitely colder. We still have a shitload of snow. Don't know where it's gonna go. We're supposed to get some more. So about
Why is it
minus.
so cold there? Is it because it's a plane? Why? Like, I don't get it.
We got, I don't know. We got the Arctic vortex coming, sweeping down from like Churchill and the Yukon and stuff. It could be because we're kind of in a basin here as well. Like southern Manitoba is more like a dry lake. It used to be an ancient lake, right? Much of this place, and we just get back in the Ice Age times. We just get shitloads of cold weather.
Hey man, look at this. We're about to hit 200 views. Pretty cool, man.
Where are you seeing that?
On
Twitter.
Twitter.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we are. Well, mine shows 276 views.
Oh,
10 reshares, 18 likes, and 2 comments. So that's cool. Thanks, everybody.
So good model, Superman. So it was a good idea from him to do it this way, huh?
Yeah.
sometimes I do some good things.
Sometimes you just gotta listen to
Superman.
Byron.
Superman is super underrated and underdog, right? Nobody knows all the work he puts in behind the projects. I'm the voice of the project. Byron's the artist, and Superman's the plumber behind the doors, behind the back doors here. He's doing all the hard work here, the tweets. So if you guys like the tweets, that's all Superman.
Yeah, that's the other thing too about working with you guys. It's
Superman.
freed up a shitload of time for me too. I don't have to worry about promoting. I can actually stop promoting because I apparently do too much sometimes. You know, I let the cat out of the bag a little too early. Sometimes.
And you know, guys, if all goes well, I have something very, very special that I'm working on. I really hope it pans out. But if it does, man, honestly, it's gonna really send shockwaves through the space, not only on stay, but should I just tease a bit?
No.
But you have to
Superman.
tell me
No,
later
no.
in the back channels because I'm now like really curious.
Well, we spoke about it before, Byron, but we just don't want to count our chickens before they hatch. So I think it's important to wait till it's actually done, Superman, and then we talk about it because sometimes it can backfire, and you know what happens when you say something and it doesn't pan out. It's not good.
Feels bad. All right. It's a whole global domination program that we're working on, right? Haha, cat's out of the bag.
Water affects the world for real.
It's crazy. This whole, I don't know.
Umbrella.
I don't like being political too much. I don't like talking political with people that, you know, I don't see and I can't actually hit. But, yeah, it's a crazy world right now.
Oh man, just with what happened yesterday, I mean, the biggest flush out on crypto, worse than Luna, worse than COVID, worse than FTX. I mean, that was something.
What happened?
But you know what? I felt a lot worse at COVID than I did for whatever happened yesterday. I felt a lot worse on COVID. I thought everything was finished. It was over.
Well, honestly, as it kept dipping and then it just kept going and going. And I saw at one point I was looking at the atom chart because I had to leverage long. And I mean, Jesus, it just wouldn't stop. It would 10, 15 cents every second. It would just drop and drop and drop. And like, it wouldn't stop. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Now that's leverage for you, right? I think it's predatory, and they just go hunt those liquidations. That's what they do before they prepare the next move. They liquidate the ups, they liquidate it on the way down, the shorts, the longs, and then the
What's up,
market's
Gravy? Gravy's in the room.
Gravy's in the
in
room?
the house.
Where did
He wants me to tease it. GG wants me to hold on to it a bit, but it's gonna be exciting, Gravy. I can tell you that much.
So maybe you could say three words, like dog.
Oh, okay, now I remember.
Yeah, it might be
Just gonna give it up.
a bit of blasting, a bit of.
Well, first of all, Gravy, I think he hasn't been here in a while. So first things first, Gravy, what you're looking at right here with Byron's drawing, that's a ZombSEIs V2. So art upgrade. We're not quite sure how we're going to release this or how we're going to go about it. And is it only going to be on one chain or multiple chains? Still to be determined. First things first is getting the art ready, getting you guys to participate in building it with your traits and ideas. But yeah, there's something in the works here. Byron was a little upset that his ZombSEIs don't have eyebrows, so he decided to make a brand new collection out of
Right?
it.
And there was also that halo around the neck that was actually kind of weird, so we're fixing that too. Remember
That's
that,
gonna be
Hale?
fun. Honestly, the ZombSEIs collection, out of all the collections I've ever minted, I gotta say it's in my top of the top favorites. So,
Yay.
and this is not just because it's my art collection or you drew it or anything like that. I'm being 100% honest here. I just really like the collection. It's so unique. It's very different from everything else, and I think that's what's gonna make it stand out with time. So.
And guys, just to let you know, we got another contribution on our Gitcoin round funds. We're now at 36 contributors.
Ooh, that's awesome.
This puts us which rank? Let me go check it out. If you
Yeah,
guys
so
like,
guys,
yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so guys, if you like what Byron's doing right now, this is what we applied for, right? Is to support doing a lot more of these. Ideally, we'd like to do them almost daily, except on weekends, where you guys can see exactly what Byron is doing to create the next collection or the next piece he's gonna drop, or maybe in the future if somebody wants his portrait done live, maybe we can do that, or a bunch of stuff. Like the options are endless here, and what we're really trying to push here is to showcase artists that it is a viable is a viable ecosystem to launch your art and to really make some content and video streaming and showing the art process. And we really think this is something that we can be the first ones to do here on Say. So
Yeah.
Gravy. So when you're saying what coin, what project, it's for the Gitcoin on Say, the Gitcoin round fund. I'll give you the link here. I'm not
I
sure
should
if
have
that's
put
what
it in the
you're
comments
asking.
on Twitter, Superman, like under ZombSEIs. I think I put the link to it.
Well, I did it here, but I think when somebody joins the chat, they don't see the previous messages.
Well, that's fact. Yeah, I guess it'd be good to pop it up on the Twitch chat from time to time. So if you drop it in the actual Twitch chat, then it'll be good. I'll copy and paste it. Maybe I'll even add it to my Twitch info so that it'll be in there all the time. Just so you know, like we talked about doing one-on-one portraits of people that while they watch. This is my beginning piece for Gravy, actually. It's
Wow.
actually
So
really
cool.
big. It's even bigger than my sketchbook, so you can see the size
So
difference.
Gravy, that's a piece of art right there, Gravy. I really like that you put all the dogs inside. That's his dogs.
Yes, his dogs. Yeah, 3 of his dogs. It'll get cleaned up. I mean, this is the first real pass with color and everything, just blocking in some things before I start really going to town on the detail. But he's smoking a big joint here and reminiscing about his past fur babies that have unfortunately crossed the Rainbow Bridge. But it's pretty cool. I mean,
But you
even,
know what? I think Gravy's one of your biggest fans, so he's been collecting everything you're doing. He's the one that collected the most Fear Evils to get this piece done for him. So again, Gravy, thanks so much, man, for the support. We really appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna try and deliver for you guys some more art. And Byron's on a roll. 2025 here. Byron's on a roll.
on a roll. I'm not just. I mean, the other thing that we can mention, I'm not sure if we should, but people that are supportive of the ZombSEIs and they collect and whatnot, they actually can get rewarded on the with my drip collection as well. I started a new channel on Twitter for that, so I don't have to like over post it on my own. Drip Horde on Twitter.
So that's it. We're gonna try and share that handle so people can follow. I know you're doing a giveaway. I posted in the Discord today. So if guys you go in the Discord, I put the giveaway tweet. So if you guys like, retweet, follow the handle, Byron has a piece that he's gonna be raffling off, I guess.
I sent it up as a rare, so it's not just a common, so not everybody can get it. You actually have so everybody can get it, but they have to go through those steps of following, liking, commenting with the hashtag DripHorde, and I mean give me your drip handle so I can get it to you. But otherwise, that's as easy as that. So it's a giveaway more than a contest.
Okay, so we didn't talk about this, so I'm just gonna talk about it right now. It's been an hour with the stream. We'll maybe go just a little bit more since we started a bit late, but then we'll shut it down and come back tomorrow. But yeah, guys, if you have ZombSEIs or Creepy Companions, make sure to go in the Discord and submit your drip handle. So drip.house is a platform for creators where they can really get a lot of exposure and you can collect art for really, really cheap. So for like $1, I think you collect like 100 pieces.
Yep.
Something like that. So it's really cheap, guys. It's on Solana, so you need your Phantom wallet. What's really cool is people that participated with drips. I believe they got a Pengu airdrop from the Penguins, so the creators as well. So this is really cool for us, guys, and for you too. You can collect really cheap the art. It's very unique. He's doing special collections for the ZombSEIs, for the creepies, and for Drip itself. So there's 3 types of art that you can collect there. You can rank up. You can get free droplets to keep collecting art. So, and the idea to do that for us is to, first of all, gain some more exposure for Byron on Solana. So who knows in the future if we don't drop something there, right? People are already going to know him on Solana.
Exactly.
Maybe ZombSEIs V2 can end up there one day, guys. So
You never know.
so the thing with that is, if you guys collect those pieces, you guys can use it for your profiles. You guys can keep collecting it, and sometimes Byron has some special auctions or crafting stuff that he can do on Drip, and you guys will get exclusive access to it. So for the Drip Horde, that's the actual handle itself, guys. I posted in the giveaways, and we'll keep sharing it. Make sure that you guys participate. First things first, also, guys, make sure you join the Twitch, the YouTube channels. You subscribe to those. We want to try and get Byron's numbers up. The more people are aware that Byron's here working with us, the more people are going to start collecting his art. So, again, we'd appreciate the support there. I personally gifted my Prime subscription to on Twitch. So, if you guys have Amazon Prime, you can gift a free subscription to an artist. So, I gave mine to Byron. So, these are all cool little things that we can do to support Byron here, so that he can keep doing this video streaming for us, because he's taking time out of his day to draw and do all this for us. So it's very nice to have the support for that. So that's it, guys. Creators round, drips. If you guys like that, go and drop your handles in the Discord. We're making a list, and all depending on your holders role. So the more NFTs you hold, you can end up getting ultimates, legendaries, or rares. So very important for you to go drop that handle. And Byron keeps dropping these weekly. So and on top of that, it gives you a lot of XP that you can rank up. So that's really cool, guys, and it's exclusive to you guys. So ZombSEIs has its own drip collection. Creepy Companions has his own drip collection. Plus, he drops regular drips for Solana too, so you can collect those as well. You'll see them if you're following him on drip. So maybe Superman, we can put the drip as well next time in the links if it's possible. We can drop that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to perfect it. I'm gonna try to do like a one template for all the episode rants that we're gonna do.
Okay.
Obviously, our end game with ZombSEIs is really to try and help Byron as much as possible. His different platforms, his different handles. He is the star of the show. So Byron, we're gonna try to do everything in our power to boost up your numbers, boost up awareness.
And then another thing, Superman, sorry to cut you off, but one of the reasons why we're working on this ZombSEIs V2 is because we think that it would be cool to have a PFP collection that will represent Byron on multiple chains, not necessarily just say, but a collection that people are going to see it and they're going to say, you know what, this is Byron. And that's what we're going to try to attempt with this one. So again, you guys are going to see it come to life day by day. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it'll take the time that it'll take. And we have time here. I think potentially the bull run here should last till the end of the year. So Byron's got plenty of time here. So
yeah, I don't think it's really going to feel like a bull run. Do you?
It's going to come. I'm almost positive. Even if it doesn't come this year, yes, it will be disappointing, but I don't think it's ever been clearer right now that crypto is the future, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm convinced of that too. And I think, I don't think it doesn't feel like a bull run. It doesn't feel like the excitement it had when I first entered the space. I think it's building up. There's too much political upheaval in the world right now people are really distracted and they're not focusing on the fun. They're almost just trying to survive.
I think what people have a hard time grasping is that when these sudden moves happen, I would say 95% of the time is to wipe out all the gamblers, the leverage traders. I mean, the people, that's all they do. They come here, they try to bet on the price going up or down, and they use high leverage. And this is what causes these collapses. At a point, there's too many people that stack up on one side. And I mean, there's no way they're going to pay out all these people. So the AI, it comes in.
Just got cut off. Boom, he stopped himself. I just wanted to say, like, one of
Sorry,
the.
guys.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, guys. It was some noise over here. So that's
Yeah.
it. So too many trades stack up on one side, and I mean, there's no way they pay off all these people. So whatever market maker there is, they just clean them out.
So what, like,
So
that's people trying to trade and they just get a low trade, or how does that? I don't quite understand
So
trading myself.
so leverage trading. Okay, so let's say I have $1,000 in my hands. Okay,
Okay.
I can take that $1,000 and open a position on Bitcoin at let's say anywhere from 10 to 100x. So my $1,000 turns into anywhere between $10,000 to $100,000, but I don't have right $100,000.
Right.
So I'm betting that my $1,000 at let's do 10x for fun. As soon as Bitcoin moves 10% down and I'm long, I get liquidated 100% because it's 10 times 10%. But this goes both ways. So you can bet that the price goes up, but tenfold. So if Bitcoin goes up 1% and I'm 10x, I make 10%. So I would make $100 out of my $1,000 if Bitcoin just moves 1%. Now imagine people going 100x. So if Bitcoin moves just 1%, the opposite way of what you have leveraged on. So let's say you're 100x long and Bitcoin decides to go even just 1% down, you lose your whole $1,000.
Huh.
But if BTC goes up 1% and you're long, you get $1,000 in a span of a couple of seconds. So that's why a lot of people get greedy. They start opening positions, very large size, and then the market makers, they see that, right? And they play with it because it's low volume, and technically markets are still considered a really small market cap in total. So for these big rich whales, well, it's very easy to come and take all your money and then move the price up or down. So that's why leverage is dangerous. You always should put stop losses, and yeah, you do it with a really small amount of your portfolio because you're literally gambling. Nobody knows where the markets are going to go tomorrow. Nobody.
So that's a
Even
lot
if you do
different than just
TA,
holding a coin, then.
that's the best thing. You hold it. Crypto, you hold it and you wait for your exit. That's my strategy. I tried to do a bit of leverage, and I've had some success, but I've also lost a lot of money that way. And if I would have just hold on to it and just wait, well, I would have still have those coins. Yesterday was bad. Like I got liquidated yesterday, and it
Right.
hurts. And
I bet.
move
No,
on. But I use risk management, so I just use a small portion of my bags to do this. Always sucks when you lose it because you don't want to lose it, but when it happens, at least you.
I think the worst thing on leverage is you need to be in and out instead of trying to, like a lot of people, what they try to build a position, right? The coin drops a bit, so people start reloading, lower their leverage, putting more money, and I find that's where you're asking for trouble because at any given time you're gonna get a wipeout. I mean, last bull run, I remember in one day they liquidated everybody that was shorting, and they liquidated uh, everybody that was longing in like one daily candle. I mean, within the same day, you had a 30% dump to a 30% pump. It was absolutely insane.
yeah.
I
That's
mean,
why
So
you
that's
stay in your
dangerous.
lane and just go spot. That's the best way, I think.
yeah, I
That's why
don't bother with that stuff.
by just holding the crypto, there's no chance of you getting liquidated unless you sell.
Right.
If you don't sell, you'll never get liquidated.
Yeah.
You're
So.
going against like AIs and market makers, and their job is to take your money. So it's literally like the casino. Like people that go to casinos say, "Oh, I'm gonna win for sure." Well, dude, like it's impossible. Like the odds are stacked against you.
Yeah.
So if you try to day trade and try to do your own thing, well, it's not necessarily gonna work out well because 99% of people fail and lose money in crypto, even if the prices are just going up. It's because everybody's leveraged and overexposed. So yeah, it's just a good balance. You can still do it. I mean, it is a tool that you can use, but you really gotta manage your risk and make sure that you know what you're doing and study the markets TA. But in crypto, in terms of TA, there's not enough history or enough liquidity for TA to work super well with crypto. So everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Not financial advice. Do your own research. But
Exactly the whole
yeah,
shebang.
I don't do any of that kind of stuff. That's beyond my comprehension. Tell me to draw a picture, sure, no problem. Tell me to trade, I will look at you like you're talking a different language.
Well, we're gonna slowly get you more and more in tune with the markets. You're gonna have no choice because you're gonna have to listen to me. So
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm getting educated, so that's a plus. At least
slowly,
you know what you're
slowly, we're
talking
gonna
about.
get there.
And I can ask questions without you getting too upset. Again, Byron? Anyway, so
You know
what are we
what?
at now?
The biggest lesson that I learned, and we're gonna maybe end the show with this because we're at 3:12. So the biggest thing I've learned so far is that Bitcoin dominance is king. BTC is king. It's almost as if you only had to be in BTC up until now. So that's something that hits hard because I was a bit heavy on altcoins and I still am. So again, the altcoins, they make a lot of promises of a lot of X's, but you never know when they're going to stop bleeding. So it's all about timing the markets, which is almost impossible. So I think if you're in BTC, it's compared to gold. It's where the value remains. It's the king of the jungle, and that's where you have to be, and that's where I was supposed to be. So I know that in the future, I'll be a lot less exposed to altcoins and more to Bitcoin, and see how I can recoup this year, and hopefully these altcoins are going to get a run. So that's it, guys. I
All
think
right.
we were here for an hour and a half, almost here, an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, my Twitch
So we're gonna end
says
it
70.
here. We're gonna end it here, and we're gonna be back tomorrow, guys. We have some interviews tomorrow. So Superman, who do we have tomorrow? Yaks?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow we have Yaks, but tomorrow's going to be just a regular Spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday we're gonna have a regular Spaces, and then we'll finish off the week with 2 more of these. And I think moving forward, we'll do more of these than anything else. I just think visually it's more appealing.
Just fixed it.
It's more fun, and we catch a broader audience from between Twitch, Twitter. Yeah, so I
Yep.
think the best solution would be this.
All right.
You have anything to say, Byron, before we go?
Praise the Horde. That's
Praise
about all
the
I can
Lord,
say.
guys.
Yeah.
I really like this. I really like the way we did it today. It was much more enjoyable, and it's on Twitter, and I could see it live. So I really like the way it came out. So good job, Superman. Good job, Byron.
Yay.
And let's keep it up, man. This is what we said we were going to do for the
Yep.
creators round. So here we go. Art
And-
Rant episode 3, tomorrow episode 4, and we're going to keep going.
Guys,
Perfect.
make sure to share, retweet, like this the tweet of this stream, so we could give maximum exposure to this.
And
We're going to get it
anyone,
rated in the Discord.
yeah, and don't forget, go vote us on the Gitcoin grant. Give the ZombSEIs a vote.
All you need, guys, is $1, so it's about 4 say. That's all the minimum that you would have to put in order for it to count. Obviously, the more we get, the more support we get, the more funding we get. The more funding we get, the more stuff we can do for you guys. And it's just a circle, right? So
And by the way, Gigi, tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm doing a open session for anybody who has a Kepler, who has issues with the EVM side with Say. We're gonna do a walkthrough in a Discord AMA. We're gonna show people how to transfer Say to the proper EVM, and we're gonna show them how to open up a Compass wallet and transfer their NFTs via mass drop.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Join the Discord.
Right.
Get all the info.
All right. Take care, guys.
All right.
all
See
right,
you, man.
guys, take care and see you guys tomorrow.
220 views, Byron.
Thanks for watching. 220, you say, huh? 220.
Yeah.
Let me go refresh my page here and see what it says for me. Give me a second. Give me a second. Byron
I'm
draws.
curious.
Come on. Thanks for watching. 220, you say, huh?
Refreshed. I got
220. Let me
220.
go refresh my page here and see. Oops. That was a mistake. Well, I
Well,
can't
that's our
actually.
record so far. So
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm Byron. That's GG and Superman. We are the ZombSEIs. All right,
ciao,
guys.
guys.
See ya. Where do I stop my streaming? There it is.